is moving more from racism to classism. It just so happens that more white people are in the correct class. Do you think classism trumps racism now? Because as much as we see black people getting killed in the news, we never see a wealthy black person die. I was talking to my girl the other day. I never drive down a highway and see a Benz pulled over. It's always a Honda. It's always funny thing. My grandpop is a karate master. Like he's like in a hall of a grandmaster. He's like one of the first African American inducted into the whatever. But like this. But one day was telling a story about he was driving down a highway and he was in a fucking Porsche or something crazy. Sped past a cop because he thought he knew that. Like he seen a cop and thought that was one of his friends. So he sped past him on some jokey doing 100 miles an hour. He said a cop just pulled next to him and was like, just kind of like slow down.
Perception. Right. It's perception.
He got money. I can't fuck with him. He got money.
Right.
And you got to understand that even...
Because he black. My granddad black.
But even the law enforcement is being brainwashed too, bro. Mm-hmm. Because they are even being conditioned to, oh, this is the only type of image that you need to go after. Don't worry about these images over here. Just focus on these ones. That's the form of conditioning within itself.
But you know what it is, though? They feel like the people who have money understand law and order. They feel like the people who don't have money are ignorant and they're wild. And they need to be contained.
No purpose.
Because they are the ones who want to be rebellious. They want to sue us for everything they get. They want to get workman comp, all that other stuff that we do. They want to rob us for everything. They don't want to work for anything. They don't understand obeying the law and abiding by it. Like, I mean, yo, that's crazy, but in reality, I believe that is real.
So the purge, that's literally what it is.
So yeah, that's probably happens in real spots. You wrangle up a whole bunch of people. I'm not even just gonna say black, but just people who aren't in the club.
They say people.
It's probably an organization that does that. You hooking the people up, and I like that. You don't make movies, but like sometimes I'm like, how do you come up with that idea of thing? That doesn't always happen by choice.
Right.
Like
it's like something like the purge.
Something, something in your mind or something happened for you to think that. Even with Get Out.
Oh, can I say something? Remember that
it's
that
a
commercial?
reason.
Oh, we're gonna bring up Get Out.
Yeah,
because
but that's real. That's the most realist thing now.
But remember that commercial we seen where the weather control.
You mean
where they was talking about how they can make stuff. It was talking about how they can make tornadoes happen.
Oh, HARP.
They can make floods and stuff happen.
But that's a real thing. Like
HARP.
Like all
it's
this
coming
shit.
out.
But this is all
HARP.
real. Like
yeah, but it was talking about that.
Yeah.
But
how they can predict the weather?
That's
if it comes out,
but that's always been.
It's because it happened. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of stuff, we acting like we're mind blown by it. Like even with The Walking Dead, I know me and Steve talked about it before. Like they have what it is to make people go crazy like that. I believe it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's probably
like,
going to happen probably like 100 years
different
later.
Form of drug. That's all it is.
Probably like 100 years.
It's think about it. That's all it is. Rabies. No, rabies is The Walking Dead.
It's happening now.
You become rabid and only your animal instincts kick in. That's The Walking Dead.
It is happening now with drugs.
Or I Am Legend.
No, it's happening now. You literally have.
It's just not people
who
are. You got people stealing from you, killing from you.
No, not even that. Just you have people wilding out. You ain't see the videos on YouTube where
people walking around naked.
Yes,
Bath salts. Remember Bath salts?
Exactly. But you also have
heroin.
What is it? I forget. I was just listening to
K2, the synthetic weed, all that shit.
And then the fact that they put the kids on the medicine for ADHD and
Ritalin
and autism.
Okay.
The medicine
I know wet is the same
thing. It majority affects black men.
Right.
Because of what is it? Something in our genetic pool that doesn't react to it correctly as black women do. Mm-hmm. So that's why it affects us more, and it's more black men who suffer from ADHD, autism, and that's literally slowing us down to be zombies, retarded.
Right.
If you see kids in school that have autism or ADHD, what they just do?
Yeah.
That's because of the medicine. It's already happening to us.
Right.
People think it's going to be this plague that just it's already
Since
day
one, though. It never even
It's
started.
It's always a plan, and there's always going to be somebody who's going to go against the plan. Like I feel like everything that happens is for a reason. Nothing is by choice. Sometimes things happen like, oh, that's a coincidence, but always know that when certain things, they give you these signs with these movies, and they do that, it's real. It means get your stuff together because it's about to get real. And I never want to be put in that position to where we can ignore that with the eye. I'm not going to ignore the fact that Get Out movie came out. I'm not going to ignore the fact that Purge movie came out.
Right.
Because that is some real
even games
life stuff.
Like if you play like Call of Duty,
the Hunger Games.
I don't want to bring up Call of Duty. Hunger Games. I don't even want to bring up Call of Duty.
I
but
see them doing that.
That type of technology they got, they really have that stuff, dog.
No facts.
Where jetpacks, you know, where they can see through walls, all that type stuff. So we're just not in the mix. You feel me? Like the world is way more advanced than what we're.
Because it would just do too much to the world we live in,
would.
and nobody's ready for that yet. But I'm telling you, it's going to take. All it takes is one person to expose it. It's
my man Trump. My man Trump.
He'll be the one.
He the motherfucker
But
can't hold a secret.
Somebody
nigga
was
can't hold no secret.
Hey,
they got jetpacks back there.
Go get one out.
They got fucking jetpacks. They got jetpacks.
Somebody was saying that the United States might not be the United States no more. Just like how Columbus came over and made it the United States or whatever, or they discovered it and whoever came back over made the United States. They saying that in a couple hundred years. That might not be the United States, just like how the Soviet Union died.
Oh, for sure. But that's all this is territory.
Yo,
right.
That's side note. I know this is a little off topic. You know why our Coronas is so small?
Why?
Yeah. Because they Spanish Coronas. It's just Coronito. It's a Coronita.
We got the babe of the joke.
got the El Coronita.
You got the wife.
I got the. This a little fat drink. It's a little fat drink.
Yo, to our listeners out there, we're gonna get back on topic and be focused, but we got a Corona and it's really small, and I was wondering why. But
it's for your wife. You get the Corona, they get the Coronita.
You get the Coronita.
Yeah, Coronita.
I wasn't on my P's and Q's. Oh, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
All right, but